This all happened a very long time ago when I was in my first year of college. I had just said goodbye because my college was an hour away from my house, and I knew that I wouldn't be making a lot of friends because I had four friends, including me. It was our group. We didn't want to make new friends, but since I was 1 year older than everybody in that group, I was going to be the first one to go to college and I wouldn't be seeing my friends until next year. So I knew this was going to be a boring year of college because I wouldn't be able to see any of my friends except maybe on the weekends. But I I was thinking of going to see my friends on the weekends, but I had a really big project to do and I ended up spending Saturday and Friday, no, I mean Saturday and Sunday doing the whole thing, almost up at 3 a.m. on both nights. So, this was going to be the most boring year ever, I was thinking. Everyone has already started making friends. Well, I am still at the tutorial level of making friends at this college. So I met this girl at my college. She was pretty nice and she wasn't her looks weren't that bad either. And after I found out this that she had told me we had started meaning to get her at our lessons and lunch. We went to Subway and we started talking about each other. She told me a bit about herself, how she had autism and asthma and how her family sucked. Her mom was strictly religious. Her dad had an obsession with selling burnt DVDs, and her mom would not let her have social medias like Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, or even TikTok. And how she really hated her mother and how she really hated her parents in general. How she got in fights with her parents every day. She told me about how she had learned to speak English fluently, but she acts like she does it in front of her parents just to get away with the arguments. And her younger sister passed away 2 years from asthma, and our life sucks so much. I was about to make my very first friend now. She she also had a really obsession with DVDs, especially child DVDs. I mean, she was an autistic person, and okay, I'm not gonna go into that because that's probably stereotyping. So she always gave me a DVD every day. It would either be Peppa Pig or something else. I don't remember. So one day we we were chatting and then I got the DVD from her. So one I was going home. I wanted to stop and grab a bite to eat. I went to Swiss Chalet and ordered myself a cheese pizza, ate it up, and got in my car. Went and started. And I wanted to go back home for the first time, the very first time in about 4 months. And I got to, I that does, and I got to see my real friends this time. And of course I didn't forget about her, but I was really excited to see my friends because I just passed an exam and I got 2 months off of college. I was really happy for that. And when I saw my friends, we were so happy. The next day, we thought to celebrate it, we would all go to see a movie. And yes, we we saw we saw the Joker, but since I was over 17, I was able to get everyone in because I was technically old enough to get everyone in. So it was a pretty good movie. No spoilers. And so then we went I went back home and the next and when it was about 6 o'clock. Did I already say this? Okay, skip the other parts because those are kind of boring. And my friend woke me up. He had come over at 6 a.m. I left my door open. I forgot to close it. I was shocked at him, and kind of got a little mad because he went in without my permission. He was talking about how 6-year-old sister was gonna have a birthday party, and that he needed a gift. I had solely was looking for a gift for her because I'm a nice person. I didn't want to not give her a present because it's her birthday. She was gonna be 7, and knowing little kids, they like DVDs. So I got the first. I got the DVD from my bank. It was the Peppa Pig DVD, but it didn't have a cover. It just said Peppa Pig, and I didn't have a colored printer, so I didn't have. So I just told him if the label got ripped off and that fell into some dust. And he thought it was the right thing, but he said, and then he gave it, and then the next day he gave it to his little sister, and she was happy with it. And then I enjoyed the birthday party. My favorite part was probably the chips and the jelly. I like those. That was yummy. So then I went home and my friend he came in mad like I was, but madder. Take your stupid DVD. He he yelled at me. I said why? He says you know what I'm talking about, and then throws the DVD right in front of me. Wait, what's wrong? I haven't watched this yet. You haven't? Said my friend. Do you know what's on this? No, someone gave this to me as like a mini present, but I didn't want it, I said. Who gave it to you? A friend at the college, I said. What a sick, twisted bastard, he said. So then, he said to watch that he wanted to show me what was on it. We plugged it into the DVD player, and the episode started. The episode was normal. It just said Peppa Pig on the front cover, and it turns out that the house was on a plain grass instead of the hill. I've seen Peppa Pig before, and I know that it's on a hill. Weird, I thought. Peppa is lonely arguing with her friends at the house, and then it cuts to show the school. Peppa is arguing with her friends, a lot of them, and then their friends look like they got so mad that they start beating the hell out of Peppa Pig. Kill the pig, kill the pig, kill the pig, said everyone in a weird Robotnik way. Peppa was then walking out of school and walking back home. She was in her room and she said, "Why would they do that to me? I didn't do anything to them." Then and then Rebecca Rabbit is at the house playing with Peppa, and then Peppa looks like what to be a bat and knocks Rebecca Rabbit out. Rebecca wakes up and they look to be in an attic. It was just a yellow space and nothing else. Peppa, what the hell is wrong with you? Let me go, said Rebecca Rabbit. No, you left me there to get beat up. Now you will feel my pain. Peppa was holding a knife. It cut the scene. Then it cuts to Peppa playing with her friends again, but no arguing this time. Ellie Elephant looks under the bed and finds Rebecca Rabbit's corpse. Peppa, what did you do? She said. Then all the friends look together, and it looks like they start beating her up. It then cut to the outside of the house, to the most worst part of the episode. Peppa's head was on a stick. I didn't notice it at first, but then it zoomed in. It was on a stick, with realistic blood everywhere, eyes gouged out, everything. And then the episode just ended. What? I said. Dad, this is what was on there. My little sister, she's traumatized now. Well, could you tell her that I didn't mean to give this to you and how I didn't know that I had this on here? Sure, said my friend. And we gave ourselves a handshake, and he left. After the 2 months were over, I went and I filed a complaint to complain to my friends at the college, and she, I didn't see her for a long time. She, why isn't she here? I said. Right when I want to, whenever she's hiding, I think. Okay, she wasn't hiding. How can she be hiding in a college? Until I found out when I went to the store and saw the newspaper, my eyes caught a glimpse of her face holding the regular prison thing that usually does. It was her. It was her. Her and her. It was her. She. I read the newspaper and it said that she had assaulted her dad and started giving away. She assaulted her dad and killed her mother and started giving away burnt DVDs, and that she was sent to jail for life. I would never be seeing her again. I mean, we didn't have that big of a relationship, but what? When I went back to college, I had to work in a group project, and literally usually I was in the group that usually slacks off the whole time. Idiots. And everyone was talking about how she had went to prison. All I can say is, if you if someone gives you a DVD that doesn't look normal about Peppa Pig and it looks off, give it back to them and tell them to screw off so that you don't see it again. Unless you like that type of messed up crap. Anyways, this is all the time I have, so this is goodbye. Whoa! Hello! Oh, voice crack. Well, hello, boys and girls. And that was Peppa Pig Early Reel. My final thoughts? Once again, I always say that this is okay, but this one was a really good one. And if you check, I changed it up a bit because I like keeping it unique. You know what I mean? So, hope you enjoyed this videos, and I hope you enjoyed this creepypasta lost episode video. And sweet dreams.